Welcome aboard the Textron Aviation Cessna 208B Grand Caravan EX. It's capable of a maximum altitude 25,000 feet and a range of 964 nautical miles. And it's inside Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Oh yes. And today we're going to go and we're going to do a new series. Actually, I am going to make a series out of this. What we're doing right now, and it's called "Abandoned from the Air." What we're going to do is we're going to go and round the world, yes, the world, and we're going to have a look at various places that have been abandoned over time. For whatever reason it might have been, we're going to go and have a look from the air. We're going to go and talk about why they were abandoned, a bit about the history, and what we've learned about those sort of places. So I'm really, really looking forward to this, because we're going to do it through Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, so out of our little caravan. I'm going to go fly around the world and just have a look at all of these awesome places. Today we're going to kick off with a little island that I have actually visited in real life. IRL. I have visited this place on a holiday in Crete many years ago, and it's a little island called Spinalonga, with an area of just 8 hectares. Spinalonga is an island that's located in the Gulf of Ilunda, in northeastern Crete. And as of 2001, the population was 0. Let's find out why. So through Ottoman rule and the Venetians before that, around 1715, the Ottoman Turks captured Spinalonga, taking over the last remaining Venetian fortress. There is a little fortress on there that you can still see, and removing the last trace of Venetian military presence from the island of Crete. The Venetians thought it would be quite useful to fortify the island to protect and defend its trade routes. So that's why there's still the fortress on there. Fast forward to the 20th century, the island was subsequently used as a leper colony from 1903 to 1957. The last inhabitant, a priest, didn't leave the island until 1962. This was in order to maintain the Greek Orthodox tradition of commemorating a buried person 40 days, 6 months, 1 year, 3 years and 5 years after their death. Apparently that's a thing. There were two entrances to Spinalonga, one being the Lepers entrance, a tunnel known as Dante's Gate. This was so named because the patients didn't know what was going to happen to them once they arrived. However, once on the island they received food, water, medical attention and social security payments. Previously, such amenities had been unavailable to Crete's leprosy patients, as they mostly lived in the area's caves, away from civilization. After the leper colony was dissolved, Spinalonga sank into oblivion. Interest, however, was recently revived by the work of people like Maurice Bourne. Maurice Bourne was a Swiss architect, apparently. Spinalonga was one of the last active leper colonies in Europe. Today, the uninhabited island is a popular tourist attraction in Crete. Tourist boats depart from many towns on the Ilunda coast. There's no accommodation in Spinalonga, so the tours only last a few hours. Spinalonga is also under consideration to become a World Heritage Site. So that was Spinalonga, no longer a leper colony. It's in the running to become a World Heritage Site, and it is a beautiful island if you're ever in that part of the world. We're going to carry on our little flight. We're actually going to land at Heraklion Airport. So we're going to fly along the coast here, and we'll just fly over Ulunda, actually. And that's the little town I stayed in when I stayed on Crete. It's a beautiful little town. Make a right-hand turn and we'll line up for Heraklion Airport, which will end our flight today and the first episode of Abandoned from the Air.